Did you see Joe Biden walking off the podium? Stop sending me Star Wars shit, please.
Sitting on a throne made of guns with his lit up eyes, backlit by flames. You know, he's evil. I think that his team was like, you know what? That was such a cool image, man. It went viral online. Let's just recreate that in real life. And so you end up with this. You end up with the actual picture of Joe Biden. Let's go back to the original. You end up with the actual picture of Joe Biden in this picture. Now, let me describe for people who are just listening what is in this picture. Joe Biden is standing at the podium. This is an upshot. I believe this is from Getty Images. He is screaming at the top of his lungs. He's gripping his fists up in the air. Behind him is Independence Hall, the site of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. Blood red. Blood red. And behind him are two American Marines who are in shadow, except for their white-gloved hands. And behind him, there's a pale light that looks like, because of the way this is lit, it looks like the throne room of the Emperor from Return of the Jedi. It's the worst piece of presidential image making ever. Truly ever. I mean, imagine the sort of thought that had to go into this. And they're sitting around a room, they're like, what can we do to make the president really look cool? Well, what if we take a historic American site? You know, the site that it really is known for liberty and for democracy and legality. And what if we light it blood red? Blood red. And we put the president in front of the blood red.
Oh my God, he's so fucking triggered, dude. Just call it out. Never address the aesthetics of the Brandon thing. Be like, it looks cool. Shut the fuck up. You're a dumb bitch. And call out how these guys are hyperventilating over this. Dude, he's like quaking in his fucking boots. What do you think he's going to do, man? He's 900 years old. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to kill you? Is that what you think? This 900-year-old guy is going to come after you, dude?
Site. So it'll be red and black, like the fascist color pattern. Let's do that. And then, what if we...
Red and black. Dude, okay, first of all, red and black, not the fascist color pattern. Red and black would be, you know... They're not... Why is he not doing the red is for communism shit? That would be way cooler if he did that, I think. Because it is. Red is communism.
Actually... front light him so he looks angry and demonic against that backdrop. And then what if we put a couple of Marines behind him to look like military force is what is backing him? This is a taxpayer-sponsored event, by the way. You paid for this. So Joe Biden gave a speech, and the speech was designed to attack all of his political opponents and treat them as enemies of the state. That's what this...
Bro, Trump literally campaigned as the president. Like, he did campaign stops regularly, okay? You cannot say this. That is crazy, okay? He set the stage. What the fuck are you talking about? That's insanity to me, okay? And to be honest, like, I think Biden is too big of a fucking pussy to do that anyway. Like, Biden is too big of a pussy to actually do, you know, good campaigning like Trump did for the Republican Party.
This speech was designed to do. I think in a very cynical way, because Joe Biden basically gave you two messages. One, everyone who opposes me is an enemy of the state. And two, violence is wrong. The basic idea here is to raise the temperature. I think this is more likely to result in acts of violence that Joe Biden is then going to use as a case to run in 2022 and 2024. I mean, this is extraordinarily dark stuff. Okay, we haven't even gotten to the content of the speech. Just the imagery alone is extraordinary. Really dark, really creepy, really fascistic. And man, did he, I mean, there's a reason that satanic, demonic, and pure evil were all trending on Twitter last night because,
oh my God,
man, oh man.
It was trending on Twitter. People were saying he's demonic. Soy! It was trending on Twitter. Soy!
Man, the imagery associated with the speech. And you know what? It fits well within the rhetoric of the speech, too. Because what Joe Biden said last night is, as I say, the most dangerous thing I have seen an American president say about half the country ever.
That's the most dangerous thing he's ever heard an American president say, by the way. That. Is this what not having a legitimate argument looks like? Yes. This is exactly what not having a legitimate argument looks like. But also, he is now 6 minutes in, okay? We're beyond the halfway point in this video. Now he's finally going to fucking say something about the speech itself, right? About the components of the speech, except there's not really anything you can pick apart in that speech as well. So he's just going to say like, oh, it's so dangerous, the most divisive. Republicans have claimed that the Democrats have always been divisive for a very long time. Even under the Trump administration, they did that. It's just cry bullying, okay? That's it. It's just cry bullying. He's going to say Biden is divisive because he said that all Republicans are bad. Meanwhile, he didn't even say that. He just said that Trumpism is a dangerous form. We want a good Republican Party. We want a strong Republican Party. We want a fucking Republican Party that cares about America, but just has a difference in opinion, which is stupid because that Republican Party has never existed. Conservatives do not care about, good shit. You have been you've been talking about conservatives being like this since 2019. Yeah. Let's hear what this is.
Did I trigger you, liberal? Did I trigger you? Did I trigger you? Am I triggering you right now? Why are you so triggered? Please tell me you're triggered. Please, please. I need human interaction. I haven't talked to another human being in 2 years. I was in a coma. I think this is what's relevant.
Dude, why was your Yeti like that? It was just not great. It was not great, okay? Also, not to mention, way more than 50% of America votes Democrat, but the system is just rigged to make it seem like we're split. Yeah, that's another thing. Look. There is no more. There is. It's just old school. It's just old school conservative bullshit, okay? God, we are so lucky you aren't a hog. Yeah. I warn all persons aiding and abetting or comforting the perpetrators of the aforesaid treasonable acts and require all officers and citizens to exert their utmost endeavors to prevent and suppress such dangerous proceedings. Washington, 1794. Wow, that's crazy. Did you already talk about the Tiffany Haddish story? No. But from what I understand, that's like one of those lawsuits that anyone can fucking put on anyone. And covering it like that is really inappropriate. It's not like it's not a criminal lawsuit. It's just like, it's a, I mean, not a criminal lawsuit. Like I'm saying, it's a crime. Okay. It's a complete crime. Obviously, it's child sex abuse. But from what I understand, you can, the story is crazy if it's true. But from what I understand, it's like, it's one of those things where it's a lawsuit filed pro se on Monday night in which Jane, an anonymous plaintiff on behalf of both herself and her brother, who's a minor, the siblings alleged that Haddish and her fellow comic Aries Spears recruited each of them to perform inappropriate acts on camera when they were children. Okay? So like they don't even have they don't even have a team. Like it's just like crank shit. You know what I mean? Americans, or a lot of you forget that There are a lot of fucking cranks on the internet and in the real world. It's literally on video. Do they have the video? I mean, I don't know. It could be real. I'm just saying that, like, when you cover it like that, you cover it like, because I have no interest in this. I have no, dog in this fight. Okay. It was originally posted on Funny or Die. Wait, what? What the fuck is it? Yeah, the Daily Beast Washington verified it. Wait, what? Representatives of Spears. Okay, I'll look into this more. We'll look at it. We'll look at it in a second. I have no dog in this race. No dog in this fight. I thought it was like one of those like fucking crank lawsuits though that people usually unleash upon people. They don't even get like litigate. They don't even get like a fucking legal team. There's crazy people out there that just like fucking make up insane shit. But it could be real. I don't know.